Hello, we're still working on adding and subtracting fractions. We did it when the denominators were the same, and now we're going to look at what happens when we do not have the same denominator. So your essential question is, how do I add or subtract fractions with different denominators? Your learning intention, I'm learning to add and subtract fractions. You have 4 warm-up questions. Can you do those now? Solve and simplify if necessary. I hope you pause video and we'll try to do those on your own. Well, here we go. If you notice, all of them have the same denominator. So all you have to do is worry about adding or subtracting the numerators, which are the top numbers. The bottom number does not change. So the bottom number is going to be 6. 13 plus 5. 13 plus 5 is 18. 18 divided by 6 is 3. For the next one, your numerator is 12. Your top number is 9 plus 2. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 over 12 cannot be simplified. So those were the two that we added. Now let's look at subtraction. It is exactly the same. So the bottom number will not change. 8 minus 13. Okay, because 13 is greater than 8, we know that this will be negative. Okay, 13 minus 8 is 5. Negative 5 over 15. I can simplify because 5 is a factor of 15. 5 divided by 5 is 1, and it'll be a negative 1. 15 divided by 5 is 3. So that is negative 1/3. If you weren't following along, both of them are divisible by 5. Negative 5 divided by positive 5 is negative 1. 15 divided by 5 is 3. So that shows you again how you simplify. Okay, for the last one, 19 is a prime number. 10 minus 5 is the top. 10 minus 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 over 19 cannot be simplified. So, what are your steps to adding or subtracting when the denominators are not the same? Well, you find the least common multiple. That means, what is the smallest number that both of the denominators go into evenly? Then you find equivalent fractions with the same denominator. Add or subtract the numerators. Then you simplify. Okay, denominator is a number on the bottom of your fraction. Numerator is a number on top. So for the first one, I've got 4 and I've got 8. What is my least common multiple of 4 and 8? Well, the first thing I'm going to look at the smaller denominator. Will it divide evenly into the larger one? Yes, because 8 divided by 4 is 2. So I know that 1 over 4 is going to be equal to something over 8. 4 times 2 is 8. 1 times 2 is 2. So this becomes 2 over 8 plus 6 over 8. Any questions? Stop and think. Bottom number's 8. 2 plus 6. This becomes 8 over 8. 8 divided by 8 is simply 1. For the next one, is 2 a factor of 3? No. 2 does not go evenly into 3. 2 and 3 are both prime numbers. If they're both prime numbers, that means your least common multiple you'll take 2 times 3, which is 6. I've got to change both of them into sixths. So 1 over 2 is equal to what over 6? Well, 2 times what is 6? 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. So 1/2 of 6 is 3. 3 over 6 is equal to 1/2. Okay, for the next one, 2 over 3 is equal to what over 6? I multiply by 2 on top and bottom. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, take a minute. Make sure you understand the process. If they're both prime, your least common multiple will be found by multiplying the numbers together. So I've got 3 over 6 plus 4 over 6. 3 plus 4 over 6, which is 7 over 6. Can 7 over 6 be simplified? No. Okay, I want you to look at the denominators. 2 and 11. Does 2 divide evenly into 11? No. Both of the numbers are prime, so what do? Find the common denominator and then check your answer. Because they're prime, we do what? Multiply them together. 2 times 11 will give me 22. 22 is my common denominator. So 1 over 2 is equal to what over 22? Well, 22 divided by 2 is 11, so I'll multiply top and bottom by 11. If you notice, I'm multiplying by 11 divided by 11. 11 divided by 11 is 1. So what I'm really doing is multiplying by a very funny looking 1. 1 times 11 is 11. Okay, 8 divided by 11 is equal to what over 22? Once again, what do I multiply 11 by to get 22? I multiply it by 2. I multiply 8 by 2 also So I'm multiplying by one that looks really funny. 8 times 2 is 16. Okay, 11 plus 16 is 27 over 22. Can I simplify? No. They're odd numbers, they don't have a common factor. We're done. The same thing will happen when we decide to subtract. We have to find that common denominator, and then we subtract the numerators. Once again, you're always going to be thinking, will the smaller number divide evenly into the bigger number? Will 3 divide evenly into 6? Yes, 3 times 2 is 6. So 2 over 3 is going to be changed to something over 6. 3 times 2 gives me 6. I've multiplied by 2 in my denominator. The same thing has to happen with my numerator. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 over 6 plus 1 over 6 is 5 over 6. Can I simplify? No. So I'm done. Okay, now this one looks really similar to the one at the top of the page. Instead of 2 and 11, I have 3 and 11. What will be my common denominator? If you said 33, you would be right because both of these are prime. So to find that common denominator, I multiply them together. So my common denominator will be 33. 7 over 11 is equal to what over 33? What am I multiplying 11 by? 3. What am I multiply 7 by? 3. 7 times 3 is 21. 1 over 3 is what over 33? This time I multiply top and bottom by 11. 1 times 11 is 11. So 21 over 33 minus 11 over 33 is equal to 21 minus 11 over 33. 21 minus 11 is 10 over 33. Can I simplify? No. Okay, for the last one, you've got to find that common denominator. So first you always check, does the smaller denominator divide evenly into the larger one? 6 does not divide evenly into 8. So I'm going to look at the multiples of 6. So it goes 6, then it goes 12. Will 8 divide into 12? No. 18. Will 8 divide evenly into 18? No. Then we go to 24. Will 8 divided evenly into 24? Yes. So my common denominator is 24. 5 over 6 equals what over 24? Okay, 6 times what gives me 24? 6 times 4. So 5 times 4 will be my numerator. 5 times 4 is 20. Same thing again. 3 over 8 equals what over 24? 8 times 3 is equal to 24. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. So it's 20 over 24 minus 9 over 24. The top numbers, the denominators are the same, so that's 24. The top number is 20 minus 9. 20 minus 9 is 11 over 24. 11 over 24 cannot be simplified, and we're done. So, how do you know when you're successful? You know you're successful when you can add and subtract any of your fractions. So remember, find the common denominator. Then equivalent fractions. And finally, you solve. So if you're looking at this, equivalent fractions means that they are the same quantity. 5 over 6 is equal to 20 over 24. 3 over 8 is equal to 9 over 24. That's what equivalent fractions are. So make sure you find that common denominator, create your equivalent fractions, and solve.